There. Yeah, you guys can see for sure it is completely randomized, and on top of that, I took off those entrances, so now you can just get on to the action. As we got a newer team coming to the ring, but they are also, I guess Hall of Famers, considering they have more additions to their franchise that it seems to never end. I think there's more in the Fast and Furious franchise than there is of any horror film ever. And quite frankly, I don't know how many times you can watch guys drive around on the train cars, but hey, whatever. As Paul Walker, Vin Diesel team up, they are Fast and Furious to take on fan favorites Deadpool and the Punisher, the Vigilantes. They have been in tag teams for a while. They are former tag team champions. They are former badass tag champions, former universal tag champions. They are individual badass champions on occasion. They are also former both U.S. and global world champion as Deadpool. Deadpool is also Canadian champion. And we're getting ready here, folks, and it's on. Here you go. Isn't that better, folks? Yeah, I think so. As Deadpool starts things off with Paul Walker, the Fast of the Furious, and Deadpool of the Vigilantes. I don't think I have to tell you who the Deadpool is. You guys have watched the movies recently, you probably know. Paul Walker went for a bear hug, looks like for a belly, but Deadpool said, I don't think so. A nice clothesline right there. Trying to take the head off of Paul Walker, and then Deadpool decides that's a good time for him to meditate. Walker gets a kick to the face. And kicks to the back. Deadpool, don't think just because he's a mark with the mouth that he takes things easier on anybody. He doesn't. A lot of people have asked, the Punisher how he deals with, Deadpool on a regular. And the Punisher's response, he's good in the ring, he's good with a fist, he's good with a weapon. So, I don't know whatever that means. And I guess he also said that, the respect that the Punisher had for the Deadpool is, Deadpool basically is the comical to his seriousness. I guess that's why they're the yin and the yang of tag teams in our division, is the Vigilantes. Punisher is no nonsense, brawl it to you, whatever. Deadpool is also a very violent individual, but he will sit there and, crack jokes as he's doing so. The Punisher is a little bit more cynical in how he does things. As now the Furious part of Fast, Vin Diesel, is now in the ring. That's a smart move to tag out like that by Paul Walker. Deadpool and the Punisher are used to this kind of environment, as they are, like I said, they have experience behind them. Nice neck breaker right there by Deadpool to Vin Diesel. There's a cover. Gets a 2 count. As you saw earlier, Cheech and Chong have defeated High Voltage in the opening contest of this tournament. So this is continuing from there. This is our second match of that. Nice flying forearm by Deadpool. And Vin Diesel down for a pin again. And that was a long 2 count, folks. He almost put him away there, and there's the tag to the Punisher. And this can only get ugly from here, folks. There's no more fun and games here. The Punisher is the violentest of the two, I guess, but don't let that take anything away from Deadpool. He's just as violent. As Punisher went for a belly-to-belly, Vin Diesel said, I don't think so. But Punisher right back in there, and with a flying clothesline, Vin Diesel with a nice arm drag takedown. And Vin Diesel now sends Punisher to the corner. Splash in the corner. Just with a clothesline right there. And Vin Diesel now showing, and Frank Castle, the Punisher, taken down hard. And Diesel now is measuring, and there's a rock. There's the Vin Diesel bottom right there. Sorry, the spark plug bottom, I guess that's called. And here comes the pin on. Would that be considered an upset if Fast and the Furious defeats our long veterans of the tag team division, the Vigilantes, as Walker is tagged back in. You know, a lot of people will have, you know, said to me, even recently, we've gotten emails saying from people who are happy that, you know, we have brought people who may or may not be part of the physical life of the world today, and we give them a personality. We kind of show you guys that on our show, anybody's still part of the humanity here, and that no one really is truly gone. And in the words of Babe Ruth, you know, heroes are remembered, but legends never die. And, well, on our show, we have a fantastic roster of people who a lot of you fans have asked for. You know, a lot of the people you see on our roster are guys that you guys, you know, wanted us to bring in one time or another. And they have gelled for the most part. As Deadpool went for a clothesline and missed, Paul Walker is making sure he remembers why that's a bad idea. Nice spinning powerbomb by Paul Walker, who looks fantastic, I might want to say. He came. Uh-oh. Nice move. Walker now going for a pin. Gets a 2 count. And Deadpool gets his shoulder up. Walker now puts his body weight across the back of Deadpool. And Deadpool now takes an arm drag takedown, but both guys stand off. Oh, Walker, a nice clothesline. Punisher, I don't know where he was going there, but he's back up on the apron now, and there's the tag to the Punisher. And now Paul Walker might want to run. There's a clothesline right there. The Punisher, the no-nonsense of the Vigilantes. Uh-oh. Oh, my. And there is the Punisher's skull. That could be the end of it right there. But Vin Diesel wisely knew his buddy was in trouble and came to the rescue. I don't think the Punisher liked that very much. But I guess he doesn't really have much to say about it. And Walker puts the brakes on. Maybe he just needed that distraction for a few seconds. And now Walker, what a move. He looks easy doing a fantastic job here. Uh-oh. As he is now measuring the Punisher. And nice move right there by Paul Walker. The diamond in the rough and there's a win. All right. How about that, folks? That's a little bit of an upset, I guess, in this tag team tournament. They were crowning the Hall of Fame tag team champions, as Vin Diesel and Paul Walker were able to battle off the very vicious, dangerous Vigilantes, Deadpool and the Punisher. Walker and Vin Diesel didn't seem to have any fear. Took them right to the hoop right there. And I might want to say also, they did it pretty quick considering the first match we had in this series took a little longer. So, hey, good for Walker and, you know, Vin Diesel. They know what they're doing together. They've been working together for a while.
Are your winners, Paul Walker and Van Diesel.
There you go, folks. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker have advanced Fast and the Furious. We'll be going on in our to the next finals. No, not to our finals, but to the next round, I guess. And this tag team tournament, we're going live. Heck of a thing right there, though, huh? Good for the woman. All right, folks, stick around. More action.